Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you for this week's Market Kya Lagta Hai video. Now this is going to be a weekly analysis. We are going to talk about what do we expect from indices in coming week. And this week it is just holding on to the levels. I will not say that it's a very aggressive kind of a bullish move, but yes, we are currently holding on to the levels wherever we are. So 18,300 is one level and 43,500 to 700 is another level which is currently holding on to Bank Nifty. I would love to take you first to the morning message on Friday. It is a weekend message you can consider. So I would love to share that message with you. This is a prime group, and quickly if I can take you on Friday. So Friday it is. Yeah. So this is my message for Friday. Here I am talking about the range for Nifty is 17,800 to 18,300 and Bank Nifty range may be 42,700 to 43,500 is it's what my expectation is. Indices are holding the upper level of the range, that is suggesting that there is no weakness in market as of now, and the kind of correction that we were expecting, that is not yet setting pace at this point in time. So indices are holding pretty brilliantly right now. We need a decisive breakout or breakdown from this level. This is something, one of the two that is something that we require. Any breakdown below 50 EMA on a 15 minutes time frame, that is not sustaining. This is suggesting that the market is currently bullish, and unless and until we don't get a close below 50 EMA on a 15-minute time frame at least, we should not consider or looking at the selling opportunities. Rather, every dip can be an opportunity to buy. Since we are at the upper level of the range, the risk to reward ratio is not favorable for buying. I am not doing any buying trades at this point in time except for the intraday trades, and all PSU banks delivered well as per the last week's analysis. Now, the other set of message, after Friday's spike in indices, we have not seen any follow-up in the bearish move in indices. While all the PSU banks have delivered 3 to 4% minimum what was expected. So like Canara Bank has delivered more than 6%, Bank of Baroda delivered about 4 to 5%, State Bank delivered about 2.5% and recovered towards the end of the week. So at this point in time, we need a decisive breakout or breakdown. So what do I mean by this decisive breakout or breakdown? And more importantly, if let's say we are not getting that decisive breakout or breakdown, then as a trader we should wait patiently. Okay, patience is something that will define a good trader from an average trader. So if you want to be a better trader, good trader, you should learn the art of waiting, patience. Patience is something that defines the trader at all, because what I have observed during these many years is that if you are patient enough for your entry criteria, if you are patient enough for the confirmation of your entry based on the price action or whatever tool that you use, if you are patient enough to wait for your target to get achieved, if you are patient enough to accept your loss at a stop loss level immediately, then you don't incur bigger losses, and then you wait from your entry criteria till the exit criteria patiently, then and only then the game of patience can take you to the next level. This is how I look at the market, and that is the reason majority of the time that I spend is just sitting idle patiently. Trust me guys, trading in a way is a boring job. If someone is showing you a lot of enthusiasm in trading, either they are getting a high from trading or they are doing some unnatural higher quantities that probably they are not ready to absorb the risk or understand the risk part of that particular trade. So this is how I look at it. But let's quickly go to chart. And on this chart, we have an hourly chart for indices, both these indices. And as you can see, the corrections are not much deeper. Like Friday, whatever correction that we got, and then after Friday, Monday onwards, we have never visited those levels. So this low of last Friday can be one of the important point for our range right now. If at all we break below this level, then and only then we can consider that now the trend is changing and we can look for some bearish opportunities. But otherwise, till the time these levels are not broken, we can just consider keep on identifying higher lows, and on the basis of that we can trade for the bullish targets. Quickly, let me take you to the Nifty chart. So this is an hourly Nifty chart, and I'm going to draw a range. So whatever this one high that is printed 389 or 390, you can consider this high to probably this particular low, which is 18,058, and this low for the week is 18,196. So we need a close below 18,150. So from this high to 18,150 odd level is going to be our range for this week. Until the time we do not break below 18,150, I will not consider this as a bearish kind of a trend. So this is the weekly range which we are going to consider for the coming week, and as long as we are within this range, it will remain sideways. It will not be a good trending opportunity. It has to either break out above this, or it should break down below the Friday's low, and then eventually we should get the opportunity. See, one thing is pretty certain, pretty clear, is that in this entire phase we are not getting follow up for the bearish trend. So if we start looking at from this particular level, so here you can see this is one leg of the fall, then there is a bounce, and then the second leg of fall which got arrested at the same point. But if you take a look at around these levels, here, 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 and this level, all these falls are only single legged fall. Okay, so what is happening from here? There is a fall, there is no bounce and the follow fall, that is not happening. So these kind of situations are in a way getting tricky, and as a buyer you should try intraday scenarios. So the better scenario can be, if this is a high, and if this high is not taken out, this can act as a lower high, and from this lower high we should ideally see a new lower low, unless and until, again I'm repeating, unless and until this 18,150 level is not broken, we will not look for a bigger bearish picture or a positional bearish view. Whatever we are going to do will be for the intraday point of view only. It is only when we break below this 18,150, and maybe when we approach 18,000 odd level, that is when, or once we are below this 18,000 level, then and only then you can consider positional trades. Till then, just sit tight and keep on doing the intraday things. That is something much simpler and better thing to do. When we are looking at Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty has also given us a similar kind of a scenario. At this point in time, while Bank Nifty is printing 43,794, that's approximately 43,800 odd level. The target, bullish target that we are expecting is somewhere around 44,000 odd level. So for this particular week, my range is going to be from a 44,000 high to this low. So 42,800 is the level. So I want decisively a break below 43,000 odd level. Once we are below 43,000, then we can look for some kind of correction, and that correction is due at this point in time. See guys, do not think in the perspective like I'm talking about correction. Since last week also I'm talking about correction. At this point in time, there is no risk, better reward in buying the trades. Like if you are initiating a buy trade at 43,700 or 800 odd level, your target is going to be 44,000 or 44,100 maximum. That is something that you can definitely trade in intraday format. But for a positional trade, I would suggest you not to get into a positional buying trade. Rather, keep on trading intraday till the time you don't get a decisive move, either upward direction breakout or a breakdown. If you are getting, then you can trade accordingly. That's a very simple and easy kind of a way how you can look at the scenarios. If the similar trade for Nifty and Bank Nifty, we are looking at intraday trades. So how these intraday trades can be maneuvered by the Signal Pro. Let's say we are looking at a Signal Pro right now on a daily time frame. Why I am saying that there is no great reward to the current trades is primarily because for the last entire week, except barring the Monday's candle, all the candles are happening within. So there is no solid candle. There is no solid candle means we do not have a concrete breakout or a constructive bullish trend, uptrend, confirmation of an uptrend. That is not happening. And if you take a look at the Bank Nifty, for entire last week, the action that has happened is between these last two candles. So Thursday and Friday's action, it is between that. So it is not a breakout per se. Maximum what it can be is a fake breakout. Chart should confirm that, and on a confirmation only we are going to trade. Just because I am saying that I'm not expecting it to be bullish, that does not mean I'm bearish. I'm going to be watchful, and whenever I get a confirmation, on the basis of that confirmation only I'm going to trade. Let's take a quick look of this on this chart for an intraday perspective. Like yesterday's day, what was the right time for entry. So on the basis of the Signal Pro that we are using, the solid green candle was our entry. At about 10:30 candle we got an entry, the low of the candle was a stop loss, and then comfortably the trade would go up. As for Bank Nifty, the entry was little ahead, 9:45 candle, and it actually gave us pretty good strong up move. So this is how the signal can be used. I'm going to talk about this signal more about this system in a dedicated video. I'm probably planning a dedicated webinar as well. So very soon I'm going to come in front of you, but I just want to share the simplicity of the system with all of you. Yeah. So very quickly we are going to take a look at Tata Steel. Tata Steel currently is in a way at a support level. On a 15-minute chart we are looking at. Let's go to hourly chart. See, currently Tata Steel is at a support level, and at this level, let's say if we break below this 106 level, so 106 level, if this level is broken, then we should get some at least 4 to 5 points on the downside, comfortably 4 to 5 points on the downside. The target, if we want to calculate, can be in terms of, so that target can be 105, right? So this is one target that we are looking at. On the basis of hourly target, this is just 1 rupee target, but this is one level. If the price sustains at this level, we should get some bounce, and then the next leg of fall should ideally take place. But if you take a look at the chart on a daily time frame basis, so daily time frame is confirming that it is going to just correct a bit, and then afterwards it might give us a bullish move. But then my expectation for this particular chart is that we should get minimum 103, 102 level on Tata Steel. Another stock that I'm talking about is Infosys. And in case of Infosys, with the current low at 1245, I'm expecting a rise of at least 50 to 60 points in Infosys. Now, this is not going to be a hot shot kind of a buy, but you can definitely try this in equity, and this equity trade can give you good degree of confirmation. So this has to give you a good up move is what my expectation is, and ideally it should not give you further more down move than what it is, where it is right now. Another stock is Apollo Hospital. In Apollo Hospital, this is a daily chart of Apollo Hospital, and in Apollo Hospital I'm expecting some retracement on the basis of Fibonacci. So minimum expectation is 4472 is the target that we are looking at, and if this target is meet, then we might also look for a 4400 odd level, which is a 50% Fibonacci retracement is my another pick. There's one more stock, Bajaj Auto. Now in Bajaj Auto also I'm expecting the correction. So we have discussed about Infosys, that can be bullish, Tata Steel can be bullish or bearish, Apollo Hospital is bearish, and Bajaj Auto that we are looking at. So Bajaj Auto first target for this particular trade can be 4245, 4250 can be one of the target, and I would love to play this target. If we are getting a reversal from these levels, it will be a fantastic trade for us. This is how I'm looking at the week. So do go through this video again and again. You can just mark the levels and trade only on the price confirmation. Do not trade on anticipation. Once we get a confirmation to trade, then you can convert your intraday trade to a positional trade when the desired support levels are broken. That's it, guys. Trading is simple. Just be patient and you start developing a habit of waiting for your entry criteria. Let the trade come to you, and that can be the best way by which you can trade and be successful. Thank you so much. I'm signing off. Bye-bye.